travelers, Cuba as a destination is new and exciting. It may be getting easier to travel to the island nation, but straight tourism is still off limits for American citizens. Visiting community projects and meeting with the locals is one way to satisfy the U.S. government's people-to-people travel requirement.
There are these really interesting community projects, and it does help us satisfy and gives us a venue for providing people-to-people interactions. That being said, those projects are very much about what's happening in Cuba today.
Okay, this part of the city, the people know it like Barber's Alley, because this street, one community project now very famous one, Arte Corte. Arte means art and corte for haircut. And if you see this street is very atypical. It's all art in the walls, you know. And if you come here 5 years ago, this street was the most ugly. Yeah, was land, no stone.
Arte Corte cleaned up Barber's Alley and has become a model of success for the city's community projects. The street in Old Havana is home to more than a dozen private businesses, restaurants, art galleries, and the barber shop. Part salon, part museum, part school. The school trains young hairdressers and barbers and offers free cuts to neighbors. Its current class is made up of 10 deaf students. Barber-themed art covers the walls of the Arte Corte shop. It was started in 1999 by one of the first men in the country to get a license as a private barber. His name is Gilberto Valladares, but everyone knows him as Papito.
The Papito experience is a very special one. It's near to my heart. You know, you have Papito. He was a state barber and then became a cuentapropistas. I find that a lot of these cuentapropistas, similar to Papito, want to give back to their community. And that's part of what's happening today. And it's part of that younger generation in Cuba.
One of the restaurants on Barber's Alley is Cafe O Figueroa. Johnny Blanco is its manager.
This restaurant is a museum in real time, but the life of who was one of the best chefs in the Cuban history food, Gilberto Smith Duquesne. When he died, his grandson with a couple of friends have this idea. Why we don't open a place that we keep alive the tradition of his grandfather? The community project and the restaurant work together. The 10% of the money that we make here, we give the donation to the project. And part of the people that work in here, they belong to this community. In that way, we give our efforts to make this little place much better. Even when you come for a lunch here, but you don't know nothing about the community project, we explain you, because you need to know that what kind of things we made in this street. We don't only make food, we make dreams, you know.
I think it's very integral when you're talking and learning about Cuba today that you see those kinds of projects so that you understand what's happening in Cuban society today.